Hey friends, welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you are a subscriber or a returning video watcher. I'm Kathy, and this is Kathy at Home, and I have been missing in action for a little while, and there is a good reason for it. And I'm okay, and my husband Steve is okay, our girls are okay, everybody's okay, the puppies are okay. But I've been busy. And the reason that I've been busy is that I have been getting this house in order. So, Steve and I made a big decision about a year ago to move from Tennessee, which is where we've lived all our lives, just about, and move to Colorado, which was a dream of his. But recently, we've made a decision, and most of the things that we do, the big decisions in our life, are based around our family. We are homebodies. We've spent our lives saving our money, being conservative about things. We don't take big trips. We don't go on cruises. We like to be at home, and we like to be with our folks, our people. And 7 years ago, our parents were getting older, and so we decided that we were going to retire and purchase a house where we could all share that space and live together, and we could care for them. And so that's what we did. And so we cared for all of our parents. My dad died many years ago, but my mom, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, so we cared for them until they passed on. And then last year we decided, well, we'll do something for us, and we moved here to Colorado, which was a dream of my husband's. And he has decided with me that we don't want our grandson to grow up and not have lots of good memories of his Gigi and his papa. So we've decided that we're moving to Texas. Oh, all my Texas friends out there, here we come. So I've been in the process of getting the house ready for selling. So I have stripped wallpaper. I have painted. I have been, trying to depersonalize the house and get it just a little less cluttered and all that kind of stuff, things that you want to do before you sell your house. So we don't usually make rash decisions, and this really wasn't so much a rash decision. It was just a change in course. And so we feel good that it's the best decision for us and our family. We still have another daughter that lives in Milwaukee who we dearly love. And we will be spending time going up and visiting her as well. But this is our only grandbaby right now. And we don't want him to grow up without having lots of memories of us. Our time on this earth is not that long. The years go by really fast. And so we're both in our 60s, and we don't want to waste precious moments that we could be spending with him. So we've kind of made a detour via Colorado and now we're going to go to Texas and hopefully spend a lot of time in his life so that he'll have a nice basis of good family behind him when we're no longer around. Anyway, that was kind of a long explanation, but I wanted to let you guys know. And, I really feel like, God points you in the direction that you need to go. So that's the direction we're heading. So we're excited about it. but I have been getting the house ready, and I didn't film everything that I did because I was stripping wallpaper that wasn't strippable, and it was a booger. So I didn't film that because it took me hours and hours. I had 3 different walls that had wallpaper on them. So it took a while to get all that off. Only one room had wallpaper that was strippable. Oh gosh. So anyway, and then there was paint, and it was just, it's been a hot mess, but everything's done now and it looks so good and I'm so excited. So I want to share that with you guys. And I guess we'll get started here. And I hope to not have so much time pass between my videos. I'll take you guys along on the journey as we search for a house in Texas and do the move and all that fun stuff, right? It wasn't that long since I did it, so I should be pretty good, pretty practiced at it anyhow. So sit back, relax, enjoy. This is not a real long video, but I do have some befores and afters to show you of some of the projects that I've been doing around the house. All right, here we go. So here is the before of the wallpaper in the living room, and it looks like Mima and Papa's wallpaper from a long time ago. Here's the after. The paint was good under the wallpaper, and I just scrubbed it really, really good after I got the wallpaper off. And I just had to touch up a few little places with paint. Now, the paint was tricky because I had no idea what the color was. So I took one of the vent covers off that had been painted to Home Depot, and I found a color that almost exactly, I mean exactly, matched it. It was bear paint, and BEHR, not the kind of bear that you find in the woods. But anyway, I was so pleased to find a color that was like this, and I just touched up a few little places and patched up some holes, and it looks so nice and so fresh and so much better. Sorry, Mima and Papa, but your wallpaper is gone. And my girls were so happy because that was the first thing they said when we were looking at this house, is that wallpaper has got to go. So then, so here's another look at it. Then the next day, I was looking at the wallpaper in the kitchen and the dining room, and my head was going, let's get rid of that too. So here's the before in the kitchen area, and I like this wallpaper. I thought it was kind of cute. It had fruit on it, but still it had that Mima Papa vibe. So I took when I got this wallpaper off, it was white underneath it, so the paint was white. So I definitely had to have that color that I had matched at Home Depot, and so repainted all of this. Steve helped me with the super high parts, and got it all freshened up, and it looks so nice. Oh my goodness. And I think, why didn't I do this when we first moved in? I don't know. I couldn't get motivated, and I was thinking, I've never stripped wallpaper, and this is going to be a nightmare, and so I'll just leave it. But I knew if somebody came and looked at this house, they would not want their Mima and Papa's wallpaper on their walls. So it does look a lot better, and I'm pleased with it. This one particularly, these 2 walls here were a booger. So my process was, and I didn't really have a process, I just started ripping this stuff off, and I got a pan with a wet rag and some water, and I just kind of soaked it and peeled it, soaked it and peeled it. And here's the dining room. Now this came off in like 30 seconds. It just came right off, popped right off. So this is in the formal dining room, which is, you know, kind of a flexible space in our house. It's technically, it could be a bedroom, it could be an office. And it also was not painted the same color, so I had to repaint this as well. And I think it just turned out so nice. And I'm real happy with all of it. And I can still move after doing all that, y'all. To rest a little bit. I did this like 3 days in a row, boom, boom, boom. And so it was some intense work for little old me and my arthritic body, but it was worth it because it really looks nice. So that wasn't enough. I had to do some more, y'all. And so here is one of the downstairs bedrooms. The paint in here was really bad. The color wasn't bad, it was just a terrible paint job. And they had put in this weird shelf to put a TV on. So, you know, that really tells you that, you know, we were dealing with, Steve and I are boomers, but that was a boomer thing there. So I ripped out the shelf that was sort of like a TV stand thing, and underneath it, you know, I had to paint because it looked terrible. So I filled in the holes, and we went to Home Depot, got some paint, and I painted it, and it looks so fresh and nice. But I wasn't finished there because this was another project that I had on my mind. I wanted to repaint this little table that I had picked up at Goodwill a while back, and I think that turned out really cute as well. So those are some of my projects. I think that's the majority of what I'm going to be doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gives you some motivation to get things done around your house. Steve and I are going to be looking at some houses in Texas soon, so I'll share that with you. Sending you big hugs as always, guys. You guys take care. Bye-bye.